Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is a really busy time. I know if you've not done graduation, you're probably getting ready for it and doing all your finals and everything. Thank you so much for being here today. We're going to start out as we always do with updates from the PMO, and then we'll go into our three presenters. And presenters will present in the order that we have on the screen. We just ask that you try to stay within the 10-minute time frame. And then we'll have a discussion by Competency Corner. At the end of that, then we'll look at September and see if there's anyone on that wants to volunteer for September or is here just to learn for their presentation part. So we'll do that. And then Yair will come in at the end and put us in the breakout rooms. And that's where we have, some more in-depth discussions, and you can select the room of the presenter that you go into. So with that, Dee Dee, I'm going to hand it over to you and ask for a PMO update, please.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, I'm in my car. Half our team is in Florida at the peer review event, so we're short-staffed. So I'm at work, and I jumped in my car. So, anyways, a couple announcements for you. We sent you guys out a request to send us updated annual report numbers. So we called it the annual report supplement. And the reason we did that was because a lot of the numbers seemed really off. Like some people had graduation numbers that were higher than their enrollment numbers, and they just seemed off. And so we just sent a request to everyone, just resubmit your numbers. So if you know your numbers are right, all you have to do is just put the same numbers you did before. But if you know you were just rushing the first time and they're probably wrong, give us updated numbers because they looked wrong. So so that's due actually tomorrow, May 10th. So it's due tomorrow. We just needed updated enrollment and graduation numbers. And then we didn't have, there was a competition question we should have had on the annual report. So we added that too. So update your enrollment, graduation, and your competition numbers. And again, the reason we're doing that is because a lot of schools their numbers didn't look accurate. So resubmit them if you know your numbers are accurate. All right, so that's annual report supplement due tomorrow, May 10th. The other thing is there will be a workforce event right after NICE. I think this is the first year that we're doing that right after NICE. So just making sure everyone's aware. I think the announcement's coming out soon. So just letting you know about that. And then we have a designation ceremony at NICE. And we have to make an announcement because it seems like every time there's a ceremony that extra people show up thinking they're getting designated. So whenever we have a ceremony, we actually send invitations to the institutions that are going to be designated. So even if you get a letter saying you're designated in email, it doesn't mean you're going to be at the next designation ceremony. We decide, because there's so many, we decide how many are going to be designated. I think it's going to be about 44 in June at the NICE ceremony. So we've already picked out the 44. And then, so you'll get an invitation when it's your turn, whether you'll be in the October event, whether you'll be there if you didn't get it. So just letting you know that we're trying to prevent, it seems like every ceremony, extra schools think they're going to get designated, but we didn't send out any communication to you yet. All right, that was it. Sorry if it took so long, but yeah, those are the questions. Those are the announcements. So thank you.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. We all need those reminders. So thank you very much for that. Okay, Shamik, we will ask you to show your screen, and we'll look at your presentation, please.
Okay.
We're starting to
Let me know if you see the full screen. You do? Okay.
We do. We see it. Thank you.
Okay. So let me get started. 10 minutes. So again, thank you everyone for this opportunity for us to be able to present. And again, we are from University of Nevada, Reno. We are closer to San Francisco area than Vegas area. By the way, we are about 4 hours away from San Francisco Bay Area, about 7 to 8 hours away from Vegas. So we are more close toward the northwest side of the state. Our point of contact is Miss Nancy Lotteret. She's the kind of in charge of this program. She is part of the computer science and engineering department, and we are in Reno, Nevada. We have been CACD from 2020. Let's see. This will be presented by myself. I'm the alternative point of contact. I'm the executive director of our cybersecurity center, and I'm a professor at the computer science and engineering department. Just to give you a little overview about who we are and what do we do. This is about the presentation, and then again, I have a little bit of information about the support stuff, and in the breakout room, I can present more details about it. So we at UNR, we are that R1 and Tier 1 institute. We are also the land grant and flagship University of Nevada. As you may know, that Nevada is an EPSCoR state. Currently, we are emerging HSI. We are about at 23%. Just a couple of days back, our president, former governor Brian Sandoval, has launched an initiative to kind of like try to go over the threshold, kind of like being the HSI institute. We are mostly serving the rural northern Nevada area, so it's mostly the remote areas, the local communities. Our indigenous students go tuition free. We have about slightly more than 21,000 student population by now. Computer science and engineering department where I am hosted, that has one of the highest undergraduate population, slightly more than 1,000 students. And in the graduate program, we have now close to about 200 students. We have been a center of academic excellence in cyber defense since 2020. And our center is having 3 cornerstones in terms of the interdisciplinary research, education, and outreach. And every problem that we face or every problem that we try to tackle it from interdisciplinary perspective. Our CAE/CD program is mostly located within the computer science and engineering department. So our program curriculum is computer science and engineering a major with the cybersecurity minor. However, the total interdisciplinary cybersecurity center is located across different colleges. So it is actually a university center. So we have about 9 different disciplines affiliated with the center. So faculty come from computer science, electrical engineering, political science, criminal justice, School of Journalism, College of Business, School of Public Health, psychology, criminal justice, and various other, total 9 different disciplines, about 30 plus faculty affiliated with the center. But for this particular CAE/CD, it is majorly located in the computer science and engineering major with the cybersecurity minor. In terms of the NICE work role, we are mostly dedicated toward investigate, protect, and defend, and securely provision. While depending on our faculty, cybersecurity faculty, the subject matter expertise that we are mostly looking into within this scope are about networking, like computer networking, network security, vulnerability assessment, a little bit of reverse engineering as well, cryptography, various multidisciplinary cybersecurity, because of the cybersecurity, interdisciplinary cybersecurity faculty involved. Couple of years back, we hired a faculty in AI cybersecurity. So we started 2 courses, one in the undergraduate level, one in the graduate level. One course is looking to undergraduate level, looking into AI into cybersecurity, and the graduate course is looking into cybersecurity into AI. So kind of like a 2-pronged direction. And also through another faculty who started about 5 years back, we have been looking into biometric security as well, particularly started with the biometrics image processing side, but very soon the faculty identified that security becomes a very important issue. So we're also looking into biometric security from that perspective. What may be our next POS? We're really looking forward to becoming a CAER. So we're trying to gather all the information that we can, and based on that, how we should proceed. Currently, we in the computer science and engineering department, we have about 5 faculty who are directly involved with the cybersecurity, and this year we are hiring 1 more. So hopefully 6 faculty will make a very good cohort to go for the CAER. Our research projects and research interests are various different research projects we work with. given that in the Interdisciplinary Cybersecurity Center, we have about 30 faculty. So we look into various different research projects, with many of these pioneered by computer science engineering faculty, while collaborated with faculty from other disciplines, while some of them are being led by faculty from other disciplines collaborating with computer science and engineering department. So just to give a few, for example, malware analysis or network security management or AI cybersecurity, mostly led by CSE faculty, while people from psychology, because we look into AI human teaming scenarios in cybersecurity. So we have an NSF grant on that. And so through that psychology department, through various other scenarios, School of Journalism, so they also look into that. Some of the other scenarios like combating misinformation and disinformation, School of Journalism is mostly leading that part with the Department of State grant. And in that scenario, computer science, engineering, collaborating with them. So we try to kind of bring these aspects. And in the recent time, we have started to work with, I hired one PhD student. So for 1 year, we have been looking into quantum computing, quantum security, and smart cities as well. Some of our grants previously and in the current time, we have a scholarship for service grant from NSF, which is from 2022. We have been running research experience for teachers in engineering now. This is the third cycle. We just got renewed. So this has been going extensively well. We have been able to reach out to like almost all the state of Nevada teachers who learn about cybersecurity into their, like coming to UNR in the summer site, go back to their classroom. And through the process, when we started back in 2015, we did not have a single computer science course in the state, in the Midland High School. Now we have computer science 1, 2, and 3, along with cybersecurity and robotics courses in the Midland High School. So, and again, state has also provided tremendous amount of support. Apart from that, there are various other grants that we have worked on and are working on. So kind of summarizing, 13 NSF funded projects, a little more than $8 million in funding. That's in the basic cybersecurity research that we mostly work on. Other than that, there are other Department of State, industry grants, DOE, and DoD grants are there, but this is mostly focusing on the CAE aspect. Do you currently partner with other CAEs? This is one of the major things that we are really looking forward to and kind of like contributing to this community is the Nevada Cyber Range for quite some time now, about 1 year. I have been working with a couple of my students, and we have been able to deliver a cyber range, NCR. Many of the cyber ranges are extremely costly. So our goal has been to build a cyber range that will be essentially free for the community. Anyone can come in, anyone can practice their research, education, and outreach. So we have been now partnered with, we have been partnering with 6 different universities, 6 different faculty from 6 different universities, and working with them to prepare this NCR for them. I frequently use that, like all the faculty at UNR, we use it, we use this NCR. And we have also piloted this in 4 high schools, so that teachers can also use that for the cybersecurity education. So this is something that I'm really looking forward to get more guidance from the entire CAE community to see if you're interested. And if you're interested, we can build something for you, and then you can start using it. And that is the way we can think of like contributing to the CAE schools. What changes, enhancements, or gap do you have in your program? Right now, we are still not CAER. We really want to be. So any guidance on CAER application process will be really helpful for us. And also help with reaching out to more CAE schools for partnership opportunities, be it grant collaboration, be it research collaboration, or NCR collaboration. We're really looking forward to that. We are open for that. With that, again, like in the breakout room, I'll provide a little more details. But if you're interested, but you cannot be in the breakout room, you can always reach out to me at this email. This is the QR code for our website, Cybersecurity Center website, so you can access this as well. But if you're interested, feel free to let me know. Thank you.
Okay, great information. Thank you very much. All right, our next presenter is South Carolina State University, Dr. Sahoo. If you will share your screen, please.
Hi, Dr. Bates. Sure, I will go ahead and share my screen.
All right. We're starting to see it. You can
Can you
put
see
it,
my screen? Okay.
yeah, if you can, there you go, presentation mode, perfect. We see it, thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jagruti Sahoo. I'm an alternate point of contact for our CAE. And our main point of contact is Dr. Nikunja Swai, who is a chair and professor in the Department of Computer Science and Mathematics. He's a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Mathematics, and I'm an associate professor of, from the same department. Sorry, so we are from South Carolina State University. So we were designated as a CAE in the year 2019, and our program of study has been validated to 2029. And then we are reapplying, and our redesignation application is under review. Sorry. I think I cannot go to the next slide. Sorry. Okay, here you go. So this is our program of study, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with a cybersecurity concentration. And this program is housed in the Department of Computer Science and Mathematics. And here is the URL if you would like to see more information of our program of study. And this is the only program of study offered by our school, SCSU. As far as the program focus is concerned, all our cybersecurity courses have been aligned with the operate and maintain role of the NICE cybersecurity framework. Subject matter expertise, our faculty members have teaching and research expertise in these areas: network security, digital forensics, application security, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and also Internet of Things. We are also deeply involved in K-12 outreach activities. We do hands-on sessions for local middle schools, high schools. And then one of our expertise is on developing new curriculums. In fact, we are working on some new Bachelor of Science degree programs. So some programs are in the pipeline. So we have a BS in cybersecurity, which has recently started, and it may be our next program of study. So this program includes 125 credit hours, and we have 35 hours of cybersecurity coursework. Now, this is just a recent program. Moving forward, we may be considering this as a program of study. As far as our research interests are concerned, our faculty members are involved in conducting research in all these areas. So one of the areas is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So so we have research projects in AI, ML, and we have research projects in Internet of Things. We have a project where we investigate, cybersecurity issues of connected vehicles. Especially, we are looking at software security of autonomous and connected vehicles. As we know, these vehicles can get hacked, and someone can, break into the vehicle and then take charge of the braking system or the steering wheel, and we know the consequences. So in our research project on AI ML, we are currently investigating issues in the agriculture. We are building an AI engine, we call that Ag AI engine, that can automate creation of specialized machine learning models on the fly. So some other faculty members have projects where they are investigating AI and ML for an intelligent manufacturing domain. And then we also, as far as the computing paradigms are concerned, we have expertise in cloud computing, fog or edge computing. And then we also work towards designing network function virtualization architectures. In fact, we are investigating this NFV paradigm in our project on that connected vehicle security. And you can see the picture, I put little pictures that showcase some of our research. So on the right, the picture that shows moving target defense for IoT security. Now, in one of our projects, we are designing moving target defense mechanisms to secure Internet of Things. And so this moving target defense, how does this work is we constantly change the attack surface so as to prevent the hackers from studying the system. And we are using deep reinforcement learning to design this MTD mechanism. Another faculty member have a project where he worked on an anti-hijacking mechanism where the wireless signals from a drone can be analyzed using AI techniques to detect, rogue drones or to distinguish malicious drones from normal drones. As far as our school's specialties, we really have a diverse faculty expertise when it comes to teaching and research. And I already mentioned our research areas, AI, ML, Internet of Things, cloud computing. So in our research projects, we involve undergraduate students. So we offer them research and internship opportunities throughout the year. So those of us who have projects, we hired them to conduct research during the spring and in the summer and in the fall as well. I think that training really helped them to go to grad school, or they may be interested in pursuing a research career in future. So our students participate in cyber competitions. We have been doing a National Cyber League for a couple of years, and they are really doing great. I think they always come in top 10%, top 14% nationally. And we also participate in Palmetto Cyber Defense Competitions, PCDC, which is held here in South Carolina in Charleston. I just want to point out our lab infrastructure. We have a physical lab that incorporates a network trainer. We have a digital forensic trainer. And then we have cyber physical systems. So we have all these industrial control system panels where students can learn how to do, vulnerability testing of those PLCs. And then how can we secure them using techniques like VPN, or how do we install a DMZ network, stuff like that. We do have a virtual lab. That's our NetLab Plus platform. In addition to those two labs, we have a data science lab where we offer deep learning workstations, laptops, and we also offer some computing resources we have received from IBM as part of our partnership with IBM. So we have been designated as a cybersecurity leadership center by IBM. So through that partnership, we have access to some resources. We are also involved in developing new curriculums. Our Master of Science in Cybersecurity program is in the pipeline. It's been approved by the university, and we are submitting our proposal to CHE in June. So hopefully it will be rolled out in spring 25. And then we have also worked on a BS in Computer Engineering program. And this program is also will be submitted to CHE very soon, probably in June. We also have a degree apprenticeship program in cybersecurity. In fact, Dr. Swain, who is the point of contact, has been leading this effort. So it started in 2022. So as part of this program, students work with an employer while pursuing their degree. And so when they work with the employer, they will receive the necessary practical skills that will make them job ready for, when they enter the workforce. In fact, after they complete this program, they may get offered from the employer. So we have one student who is graduating, and he already has an offer from his employer. So as far as K-12 outreach is concerned, we are involved in providing sessions, hands-on sessions so we cover a wide range of topics from Raspberry Pi, Linux, Python, cybersecurity topics such as steganography, cryptography, in fact, and also digital forensics. So last 2 years, we have been participating in a junior ROTC STEAM summer camp. So this camp was held in our campus. I think last year or the year before, we brought 200 cadets, junior ROTC cadets on campus. We also provide virtual cybersecurity presentations to local middle schools. Now, these are our research grants we have currently. So as you can see, some of this grant where we focus on AI and machine learning. And then we have some grants where we focus on workforce development. We provide training to our students. We engage them in our research and our, so we allow them to attend some speaker series, and then we allow them to access some computing resources. And the last project where you can see we are part of this National Center for Transportation, Cybersecurity and Resiliency. Now, this is a project led by Clemson University, where we investigate cybersecurity of connected vehicles. So these are some other grants we have. Now, the first grant is awarded by SCARA, South Carolina Research Authority, where we are involved in investigating cybersecurity issues in Industry 4.0. So the goal of this project is to retrofit legacy manufacturing systems to convert them into smart manufacturing machines. So our role there is to provide guidance on the cybersecurity mechanisms that need to be implemented during the retrofitting process. And then since we are a land-grant institution, we have an 80/90 program. As part of that program, some faculty members have grants where they investigate key issues in the agriculture. In fact, we apply AI and machine learning in the agriculture, whether it's about detecting a plant disease or identifying a weed. So we apply AI and machine learning to tackle these key problems in the agriculture. And one of the projects we have where we investigate, how do we deploy a secure Internet of Things infrastructure for smart farming? So these are some of our projects. So we are open to partner with other CAE schools on whether it comes to workforce development or whether it's about proposing research. Whether it's about proposing mechanisms in any of these areas, AI, cybersecurity, and IoT, we will be happy to partner with other CAE schools. So our partnership with other CAE schools, we have research collaboration with Clemson University in AI, ML, Industry 4.0, and then we have collaboration with Clemson universities on transportation, cybersecurity. We also have collaboration with University of South Carolina, Columbia. So this project focuses on preparing high-skilled cybersecurity professionals. So, but as part of this project, we also involve students in internship programs. In fact, this summer, we have recruited 10 undergraduate students to do an internship in AI and machine learning. So we need additional faculty members. We are hiring. So if you have PhD students who may be interested, so we need more faculty members for our upcoming programs, especially our Master in Cybersecurity programs. So I don't know how much time we have. So maybe I would just like to talk a little bit about MS in Cybersecurity. So this program is really unique because we offer 3 different tracks, digital forensics, and then network security. And we also offer a track on cyber physical systems where we focus on security of critical infrastructure. So we have courses on industrial control system security, Internet of Things, cyber physical system security. And so we have 3 different tracks in our master program. So since our master program is a 100% online, we have to develop all those courses as online courses. So this is something we have to work on. And we are trying to enhance our lab infrastructure. We are currently working on adding a penetration testing trainer to our lab, and we are trying to add cyber range to our lab infrastructure. So what else would I like to tell? So our program is accredited by Abbott CAC program. And I think I already mentioned we are a cybersecurity leadership center designated by IBM. We got this designation in the year 2022. So Dr. Swain, who is the point of contact, is the PI for this Center of Academic Excellence in Intelligence Community. So this is by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. So yeah, these are the things that I would like to share with other CAE institutions. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our program of study and our programs. Thank you.
Thank you. Great presentation. If you can stop your share, please. Just checking to see if we have anyone online who's representing Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. We're not seeing the name of what we thought would be the presenter. Nope. Okay, no one is representing them, so we'll reach out to them and get them rescheduled. Okay, so now we're gonna move in to our competency corner. And we added the competency corner several months ago, and it's been a really interesting topic. As we all know, it's part of redesignation and designation. And so it's a great time for all of us who are on, and looks like we have, 40 to 50 people online today. So Geeta, if you will please share your screen.
Sure. You are able to see my screen?
We are able to see your screen, yes.
Great. Hi, so shall I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Thank you. So I'm Geeta Goswami, and today I'm going to talk about building a skilled cybersecurity workforce, a competency-based curriculum design. I'm a faculty cyber defense in Northeast Lakeview College. So this is more details about our college. We come under the Alamo College District, and we have 5 community colleges under that: Northeast Lakeview, Northwest Vista, Palo Alto, St. Philip's, and San Antonio colleges. And all these community colleges serve up to 72,000 students from San Antonio area, from Universal City, Texas, and greater metropolitan area. 4 out of our 5 community colleges have received Best Community Colleges in Texas. So I'm going to focus on Northeast Lakeview College. The student demographics of our college is, we have a diverse racial and ethnic background, but majority of our students are from the Hispanic community. So you can see we have 52.17% from that community. We have more females, which is very good. And majority of our students are part-time students. Now, the type of students which are enrolled in our college are dual credit students. These are the students who are currently in school and are allowed to enroll in community college so that they can earn their high school and college credits simultaneously. Then military connected students, most of you must be knowing that San Antonio is a military city. So we have a good percentage of students who are military service and veterans. And in fact, we received this year Texas Gold Veterans Education Excellence Recognition Award from the Texas Veterans Commission. And 44% of our students are first time in college. They require additional resources and additional support due to the obvious reasons. Then 29% of our students are economically disadvantaged. These are also our non-traditional students who are young mothers or adults who have earlier dropped from the school or now going back to the college. And in Northeast Lakeview College, the students we serve are basically from the counties. We serve Bear County, Guadalupe County, and Comal counties, and also the northeast part of the San Antonio. Then NLC offers various degree and certification programs, but under the IT, we have 4 programs. It's a community college, so our degree is Associate of Applied Science. It's a 2-year program. And the programs we offer in IT are Cyber Defense, Network Administration, Cloud Computing, and Cyber Investigator. Cloud Computing and Cyber Investigator programs, we are going to start in the fall of 2024. In this cyber defense program is basically, it has earned a very good reputation as compared to other colleges offering the same program. The reason is that we are basically building a curriculum, more competency based and more skills. And in fact, our students who graduate or who are enrolled currently in the cyber defense when they participate in these National Cyber League competitions, they do really well, and they are able to beat various universities and other college graduates. In fact, this year we were our team was placed within the top 3% in the US. So that itself is a great. And the main reason is that our program coordinator, Chip Thornsberg, has built the curriculum, which is heavily leaned on building the technical skills. And also we have embedded around 150 hands-on projects. So these are the employers, our students when they graduate. One good thing about these employers is basically majority of them are on our advisory board. We have a very active and involved advisory board. They give us the feedback about our curriculum and we incorporate those changes. And you see, if you look at these, whether it's a Federal Credit Union, Texas State University, or Identity Defined Security Alliance, most of these organizations either are owned by our advisors or they are working there. So our advisors, they really want to, the moment our students graduate, they are offered the job and workforce internship. Now, what motivated me to train to be a competency trainer? There are several reasons. One of the reasons is my background. Before I started teaching, I was working in India in a largest IT organization, which is the National Cloud, National Database, Security, National Knowledge Network. And I was fortunate to be posted in the core networking and communication group in headquarters. And I very early learned in my life that the skills are very important because that is what you do in the job, though it has to be supplemented by the theory. But ultimately, we have to learn the skills. And we were provided training whenever there was any new equipment, whenever there was any change in the design of the network, we were provided training. So skills are important part. That awareness was there for me. But ultimately, when I attended this competency training, 3 days training in October 2023, and our trainers were Zoe and Vincent, it was really, there were so many gaps in my knowledge and information. Those gaps were filled in there. And also they provided the facts that our old curriculum is not anymore working. Our students are not employable if they don't change, if they are not skilled enough. So those details really motivated me to be a competency trainer. And also Zoe, she's always there to support us. And if you can see, we are already in the process of building competency-based curriculum. We have also been assigned, we have also, NSA has already recognized us as a program excellence and Center for the Academic Excellence. And if you, these are the work roles which are assigned to our AAS Cyber Defense or AAS Network Administration or Cloud or Cyber Investigator courses. So this is a competency statement. I can also go to the, this is one of the competency statement I have built. It is basically, I am implementing this competency in our ethical hacking and network defense course. The statement we start, this is very easy, competencies. Basically, we have to see A, B, C, D, E. I would like to actually take you to the site because that is, it's easy for me to, 1 second. So I am in the site right now. This is a cyber competency site. Is everyone able to see this?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we see it. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the competency statement. Identify network mapping and operating system fingerprinting activities. This is the type of activity. So this activity can be either a cyber range, it can be the classroom environment, or it can be if you are participating in cyber competitions. And after that, you have to basically say who is the actor, who is actually going to do this task. So in my case, because I teach in a community college, it is a community college student. And any necessary skills that student requires. Yes, the prerequisites are basically they should have some working knowledge of Linux operating system. Then second, we move to the behavior. Behavior is where we choose the framework. If you go to the competency website, you will have the two options. Either you will be choosing the NICE framework, or you will be choosing the Department of Defense cyber skilled workforce. So my work role is, if for this task is basically going to be the cyber defense analyst. So I have chose that option, and the task is identify network mapping and operating system fingerprinting activities. So once I choose these options, then I move to the C part. C is my context, and under context, I have scenario. Scenario is where I'm going to define what exactly the students are supposed to do in this task. So they are going to conduct a minimum of 3 types of scans on your cyber range network to locate active computers, and when possible, identify the services enumeration, operating system, and any open ports. So I have to mention under the context also the technology, what I'm going to use, so that there is no confusion. I'm going to use the Nmap tool, and that is on the CAE Linux, and the environment I am providing to students is a cyber range environment. So in this case, I am also providing them some hints so that they know what network they have to scan, and also some of the commands. Then is my documentation part. In the documentation part, we provide the additional details. Like, for example, in this, I have provided them some cheat sheet so that they don't have to memorize the commands. They will be going through this documentation part and can do this task. And next, we move to the limitations for this competency. I don't have any limitations. Then we move to the D part. D is our degree. And in this, we say that how much, how much percent is the completion. So based on, what for in this case, for me, I have said, okay, if they are 80%, if they are able to scan the 80% of the network, that is fine. I'm going to give them a full grade. And correct, but accuracy should be 100%. So all the open ports within that 80% of the network, the ports and the systems and the services which they are identifying, that should be correct. So that is A, B, C, D. Next, we move to D, and the time, 2 hours. This is usually we see how much time, if they are, if they are new, or if within how much time employer will think is good, okay for them to do this task. Then employability is there. These are the employable skills. So again, you go to the particular website and you see what you think is critical for them, skill to have, basically. So in this case, I've said communication and critical thinking and the technology, because we are using a CAE Linux and the cyber environment. So I think according to employable skills, they need to have a communication, critical thinking, and technology, because there is a lot of feedback from the employers that even though the students are good in technical skills, they are really good, but they can't communicate, or they can't, they can't talk in the interviews. So nowadays, we are also using these skills, adding these skills to the task. So this is one of the competencies I have built. And if you want to edit it, or you can just reopen it, and so you can see it. And this is how we do, sorry. Okay, so is this screen also visible or no? Next screen. One minute. Okay. Sorry. So is the screen visible, the another screen, or no? I don't.
Geeta, we can see the competency constructor screen that you've got
Okay.
up, competency name and type of activity.
Okay, yeah, that is right. So I just want to show that how to build the competency. So you have, as you can see, you have the info. This is just a competency statement. You are going to, just write the statement here, competency name. For example, here is my another competency, and I'm saying analyzing volatile data. Then this is basically, here you are going to see who is the actor. And again, for this new another competency, I have chosen my second year community college student, because for this task, they need to have certain knowledge. Then is the behavior. Again, in the behavior, you will be choosing the framework, either a NICE or a DCWF framework. And in the context, you have scenario, technology, documentation, and limitations. And in the scenario, again, I'm providing the details, what they should be doing. For this volatile data, they need to be working alone and will be analyzing the memory image. And the memory sample is provided to students for analysis for recovery of information. So the technology, in this case, they are using the two tools. They are using basically the virtual machine RAMNex, and volatility memory forensics tool is the one they are going to use. And documentation.
We'll keep that in mind, Wayne. Lamar, if we have extra money, that's something we could think we could.
Excuse me?
Please mute yourself if you are not speaking, everyone.
Oh, okay, sorry. So for documentation, again, you can just add any additional documentation you want your students so that they can complete this task. And again, limitations. So this is a very easy way, because now they have made many changes in the competency constructor, and it can give you the hint, basically, what you are supposed to do in the degree. So if I review my competency, so this is my competency now. I'm analyzing volatile data for recovery of potential information. That was a competency statement. For the type of activity, in this case, I have selected the classroom activity. Again, the actor who is going to do this task, then what are the skills they need, then what is the behavior. Under the behavior is the framework and the work role. And I have picked up the task for this work role, and the context where I'm basically explaining what the students are supposed to do. In the technology, again, I have told them that they are using the RAMNex as a virtual machine, and they are using a volatility memory forensics tool. In documentation, I have provided them the cheat sheet for the volatility. And degree, in this case, I have given them some questions which they need to answer after they will analyze the memory. And if they are again completely out of 10, if they are doing 8 questions correct, so they will get the full grade, and correct, they should be 100% correct. And for this task, the employable skills I have chosen is critical thinking and the technology. So that's all in this competency corner.
Okay, Geeta, that is excellent. Thank you for showing us that example. For anyone that has specific questions, please join the Competency Corner breakout, and you'll be able to talk with the team, Zoe and Geeta, there in the breakout session. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So moving along, what we're going to do now is just take a look at our second slide here for Gretchen. And I'll see if Gretchen, I know, is in a meeting. Let's see if she can talk with us about September.
She's here.
I am here. I'm sorry, Sandra, I got out.
Thank
I ran
you.
away.
Thank you.
No, absolutely. So I messed up and I had you guys scheduled August through December. So I'm going back and rejiggering the schedule. Some of you were so generous in moving forward to fill some of the slots. And so I am trying to get the fall schedule together for all of our folks. We are scheduled right now through December. So again, if you're interested in being added onto the agenda for the spring, we would love to get us filled all the way through May next year. I will put my email in the chat. But we are very excited to have you all come and talk again starting in September through December. So please reach out, sign up, and thank you all for your time. It's always so wonderful to hear so much about what everybody's doing across our community. Thanks, Sandra. Back over to you or Yair.
Thank you. Thanks, Gretchen. We're already, as you can see, we have Competency Corner set up already for September. And Dr. Hamilton is going to, and maybe others of her team are going to be talking about Sock in the Box. And so I think that'll be very interesting for those of you that are interested in looking at the tools and what will be available there. Yair, to you and the breakout groups, please.
Excellent. We're going to close the recording, and just reminder for everyone, we're taking off for this summer. So our next event, as you see here, is September 12th. Just a quick reminder. Hang in there. We're going to stop the recording and then kick off the breakout rooms for you to navigate through.